and welcome back to The King is Watching. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. I got one really good piece of advice. I've been doing a little bit of grinding, not a lot of grinding, a little bit of grinding. I got two things that I think were very helpful from the comments. One, you should probably play Panther on this map because you have a higher density of building upgrades. I like that. And two, if you're fighting Mortifacts, you can play all ranged because he can't attack you if you're at range, which I didn't think about it, but yeah, he does have to hit melee for his sword swing to hit into your range. So you could just do like a super high DPS build. So we'll try that today. Let's play. What do you want to play today? I don't think I want to play Saladin. I kind of want to play Brazinius because he's really nice if I get Arachnor as well. This heal will just kind of fully stop Arachnor, I believe. So let's try that. And let's get going, shall we? Jump right on in. I did a little bit of playing this game. Not a ton, but a little bit of playing this to see what it's like. Hey, it is Mortifacts. I'm actually excited to fight this guy because I think he's more fun to fight anyway. I don't know what Brazinius needs. I think I'll take the grapes and the two swordsmen and we'll jump right on in. So yeah, we'll try it. This guy, if you don't remember him, I don't know if I've covered him a bunch. His passive is he gets 2 bonus damage for every 100 max HP you have on your units, and he has a 1% damage dealt per morale passive as well. That stuff is whatever. I don't really care about it. He does have quests which give you value for morale. I don't really care about these quests either. I think they're kind of whatever. But his abilities are... I want to try to stack some spells for this boss as well, if possible, but I think we can't stack any of these for him. I think Slow Zone's actually really good, but I think we'll try to stack them later. And I'll go unit limit up here. But no, his abilities are... Sorry, I need to stop making water now. Heal 3 random damage units for 1,000. Aggro all enemies on a unit in a selected area. I think this is actually kind of sick. Because what I could do with this on this boss is if all my ranged troops are like here shooting at him, right? I then spawn like one militia and that militia walks up behind my army. I aggro him on them and then he walks through and my ranged troops are behind him. I think it's like a last ditch idea, but it's something we could try. I think I'm just going to try making like a 15 unit ranged army and just nuke the boss though, as my initial plan. I did a run before this just to try out getting through the early game though, and I did find some success by just stacking Sweeping Blade, and then which is the relic that does damage when your sawmills do or produce. I just had like 3 sawmills producing, and then I sent out a few frontline and killed him off of that. Now I don't really want to play slingers because I think they're kind of too short of range, so I'll roll 1 time here. Archery, fine. And we'll do tree. Okay. Our early game is pretty solid. Nothing too exciting. I did see a comment saying that what I need to do to start winning this game is play Sophie. So if you didn't watch the whole series, I'm not playing Sophie because I think she's boring and I don't like what she does to the game. So that's why we're not playing Sophie right now. I'm down to actually just take 3 Ruin Scouts, because otherwise I'm going to ignore scouting the ruins in the early game. Having 3 Ruin Scouts is kind of cool. Okay, and now we will probably just switch to market production and we'll go like so. We'll start digging up relics. I might be able to get enough I'll hopefully get enough for a unit upgrade. Maybe I'll get enough for a unit upgrade and a building upgrade. I think you need 50 for that. I actually probably will with how fast they're going. Normally I go for the wheat field there, but this feels like it's a little better. And in this one, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep my wells demolished if they're not producing. Do I need to spellcast on this? I actually don't think I do. I think I can sacrifice these swordsmen. Actually, I could probably do like a blade fall and then keep the swordsmen alive. I don't really care about the swordsmen. I think they're fairly weak, so I'm happy to just let them go. And we get early flower, which is nice. Hey, sweeping blade. Nice. I think that's really good. And now we just have to grab a sawmill and we will be kinda set. Just a little bit okay. And we have a wheat field from the pickup we just got, so we're really not too far off of being good here, I feel. Everything's looking kind of juiced. And we're playing a king whose gaze upgrades I like. Okay, what should I do next? I should probably focus. I want to get to 5. I probably stop after 5, though. if I were to guess. Ooh, we can do a little tech here. I'm gonna do some microing, if you don't mind. Because this should aggro all of them onto my guys, and then we get this beautiful poison pool. Very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and sell these ahead of time. I was thinking about keeping one to try to bait, but I think it's kind of fake. Dude, that Ruin Scouts to bait for poison pool tech is really cool. I love that shit. Yeah, give me a tree. Dead Rat, I don't think you get anything from Dead Rat on this character, but also I think Wooden Key is useless, so I'll just take Dead Rat. And a Sawmill. Alright. Not too bad. So what will we do next? What's up on the docket? Well, we got a pretty easy wave I think I can kind of ignore. So what should we do right now? We should probably work on our unit limit, because there's not a lot else to do. I guess I could work on... Actually, I'll make some gold. I think we'll do like a big wheat production cycle here for a little bit. I think that's gonna be a little better. Hurry up, guys, you gotta get out of there. I think they finished this. Well, that's a real shame. That's what I get for being a little risky, huh? My fault. Sorry, fellas. Take the slow zone. This is for the boss. 10 relics. Alright, well, I really want to finish exploring those ruins for 50. So I'm gonna go ahead and power out my ruin scouts now. And we'll let 2 guys go clear that out for me. That was very unfortunate. But we get to 50, which is really good for our first ruins. I usually don't even bother with it. I just have to demolish the wells. I need to stop pausing. I feel like I pause too much. I want to just do, like, not pause, but I want to go to 1x speed as a habit. Oh, I didn't realize I was able to get my gaze upgrade already. Really strong early game, I must say. We got good spells, and we get through to the first prophecy without much trouble. Now, we'll have to make a little bit of a judgment call based on what we see in the shop, because we're not super strong right now in terms of, like, actual power in the fights. And I don't think these make me a lot stronger, to be honest with you. Ram's Horn is okay, but not anything I really want. Slingers, maybe I should just take Slingers, huh? Maybe I'm taking troop training Slingers here. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna wait on this troop training until I have a little more Denari, though. I think I will prefer to be able to roll one time. Here's our gaze upgrade. Okay, I don't have any advanced productions or anything like that, so we're just gonna sit tight. Hey, wake up. Unfreeze yourselves immediately. When we get to 60, I don't know, maybe I should fuck around with, like, playing mummies, but I think mummies in the early game are just completely impossible to play, right? Yeah, Slingers it is. Now, Slingers I need an iron mine for. Maybe not 2, but I guess I could take 2. I'm not gonna take a gold mine here. Troop HP up, sure. Maybe it matters. And we'll go, I think I have 2 good spells left, so I could stack 2 waves. And I will stack 2 waves. I'll take I want an easier wave, and then I think the Wretch is soloable. He's like a nothing enemy. He gets struck by lightning and dies. So I'll take him last, because I think this is the last rotation. And we'll go Denari. And so it should look like this. Upgrade gaze? Wow, that's amazing. Wow, that's incredible. That's my gaze maxed out already. Cool. I just have to not die. I'm gonna buy Slinger HP, and I think I might just take... Archer Stun isn't that good. I'm gonna take Troop Training. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna send my Ruined Scouts up so that they aggro, and then we're gonna Poison Puddle. And this aggro's... maybe not all of the zombies. I thought this would aggro all of the zombies. Oh, it does aggro all of the zombies. Unfortunately, they died too quickly, so I'm gonna have to use both of my spells, it looks like. I think instead I will just place the archery, and we'll try to get off with this. Because I really want to not give this up, right? So we'll try to use the heal to get through this. This is very greedy, but I don't mind losing the musketeers, to be honest with you. If it has to be. Oh, what I should have done is I should have actually just played 2 trees, and then I would have killed them with Sweeping Blade. Yeah, alright. Well, my fault. Sorry, fellas. That's okay. Okay, I have 20 denarii, so we can look for some good stuff here, hopefully. This is all terrible. Alright. I'll go Rider HP, I guess. Oh my god, it's awful. Range damage. Phew! That was looking kind of scary for a second. Okay, well, so I held on to my landmines for this next wave. Just so we're all clear. I held them for this wave coming up. I'm gonna use this because I'm gonna take a lot of HP damage if I don't. Ranged HP, cool. Ugly apple for some toads. I'll take half off building productions. I think that's fine. Okay, so the next thing to do here is to get our tiles all with production boosts instead of production downgrades, and then build up our slingers. I think I could even go... I should probably take a detour here, and we should grab our ruined scouts, actually. Because it wouldn't be bad to dig up some more relics here. Little mismanagement on my part caused them all to die. I should bring them back around. And then we'll go ahead and put up our slingers, and we'll start making these. And it's not terrible. This wave is going to be really tough. I probably need to slow zone it, in fact. I think I will just slow zone it here, unfortunately. And I might just take like a ton of deaths here. It's possible. We'll see how bad it is. The Ruin Scouts are getting in there. Go beat ass, fellas. What's wrong? Oh, I don't have enough wheat. I see the problem. Okay, so I need to bench wheat production for a little bit. I'm not gonna die, I'm just gonna lose all my troops, which doesn't matter. A Sweeping Blade will carry me here, which is fine. It is okay. And you give me... I guess I'll take a small wheat field. Okay, okay. What's this wave? One wretch. Oh yeah, so this is a free wave. I overstacked, but I didn't overstack too much, which is important. And we'll go ahead and try to rebuild real quick. Oh wait, one slinger. There he is. Come on, man. That's not fair. I think he should win this, right? I don't need the Sweeping Blade. He has it. Resources, flour, very good. I do need probably to focus on my army production. 14 zombie crawlers are going to kill me. I probably need to focus up on army. Sorry, my voice is cracking for some reason. I'm going to finish up the Ruin Scouts, though. Okay, so we're going to power out a bunch of wheat. Real quick, like. I should send these guys far. And then we're going to get our army up. I'm just going to go for 8 slingers right now. I think archery is a little too expensive as it sits. And then we'll just go ahead and deploy the next slinger's tree. I'm going to put it in range, and we'll go upgrade our unit limit. And if I can get to 55, that'd be good. 50 is also fine. I guess 50 and 55 are the same. No, I need to be at 60, actually. I've been wrong in the past. Here they come, fellas. Throw your rocks. I want to wait for him to get on the main army before I press heal, so that I'm... Oh, damn it, healed the wrong guy. My Slinger Ball is having a lot more trouble than I expected it would. I guess it makes sense. They're not really high DPS, are they? That's not a good sign, though, that I'm bleeding that much in resources at the start of this wave. I need to aggro you over here. Go kill this Ruined Scout. Yeah, that Ruined Scout, he did save me a lot of HP. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that guy just saved me infinite. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and power out some water. Here comes the trader. Cupbearer's Vessel is okay. I think we almost have to play... I can play middle tile production. I think this building is really good. Druid of the Badger is probably fine, just big damage boost. So I want this, and then if I can sell 4 buildings, which I don't think I can, it'd be nice to pick up troop training, but instead we'll just take Slinger's Stun. And then this is our prophecy reward of Hunters, I think are good. Slowing the boss seems very nice. I'll grab a wheat field. I'll grab... Kind of don't want any of these. I'd like to roll. Big wheat field. Fireworks. Resources produced faster. I need to be really careful here. I'm super weak, so I need to be... I just need to be really careful. I think we'll take a very easy first hit. I want this upgrade, and I'll take a spell. I think by the end, we're going to stack the last wave only. By the end, I should be strong enough. Man, I want this veteran barracks. I think I can't do it, though. 7 permanent morale is typically what I like here. And then Cemetery Trader gives me Stinky Nets. Unfortunately, 5 off of finishing or getting both of these here. I prefer troop training. Wait, 30 plus 25 is 55. I can't count. Alright, give me Stinky Nets. And why am I not producing? Oh, I am. It's just slow. Range damage, good. Okay, I need to pause, and I need to think about what we're actually going to do over the next few rounds, assuming I don't need to make any different changes, right? So I want my army to be 8 slingers, 3 druids, most likely here. I'm going to completely ignore digging for relics until my army is settled. So, oh, I want 2 hunters as well. So 8 slingers, I need 13, so I just need the unit limit up once, and then I need druids of the badger. Okay, so I should place down my sawmill on this turn, I think. That's the first step here. Because I need enough wood to make the druids of the badger, and this will help me get through these next few waves, right? Okay, so that's my army started to be produced. Now, I will move off of these tiles in a second. Actually, I may as well move off of them now. Right, there's no reason to stay on them, so that we get the middle value. We'll go unit limit increased. And now I just need hunters, which is wood. I think we're fine. Please strike this cat head with lightning. Fuck. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, I'm gonna need to put up the pyre. I understand now. This thing's gonna just rip me apart. Yeah, that is really bad. Okay, I get it. Give me Wrath. I need to put this pyre up. I need to be able to unfreeze my troops. That is a very brutal round. And it was a non-stacked round. That was a single enemy round. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stack up a few of these pyres. And then we'll go hunters here, slinger tree, slinger's tree. And we'll reproduce. Because here comes the boss. Here comes Thanos. He's on his way. Inevitably. And now, the big problem there is I ran out of iron. That sucks a lot. We'll go iron mine. How many stacks? 6? I'll hit the heal real quick. Oh, actually stop. I think I'm good. Okay, and I can move the badgers away. I almost want to go for ruined scouts, but I need to not. I can move this over here. Yeah, I can make some archers here. I think that's fine. Oh, and what should go in the middle? Probably just a tree for now. A little more DPS on the enemies. Although I'm looking pretty close to done. Let me unfreeze my army here. Okay, DPS is high. The one thing about these badgers is they are going to transform and kill my army. That might actually be a real problem. I might need to not play them. I thought about it, but I didn't really think about it until I saw it just there. That seems kind of troubling. I don't know. Go send out our ruined scouts. Oh, I have to juggle. Okay. Let's get our last 2 archers. I probably am just gonna drop the badgers for the boss. Because that seems really risky to leave them on. Am I afraid of this wave? I don't think so. And we don't have to use a pyre. Let's see how our damage output looks. Because a lot of this wave is just clay things, which aren't actually scary. If you kill badgers, it doesn't matter now. Although they seem kind of good. Oh well. Whitman's house. I mean, maybe we play the Whitman's house, right? Boost our DPS. 2 slots. I'm down. I'll give it a shot. Druids of the Badger. Sadly, you're going to kill me. Give me the Sawmill upgrade. 4 random spells? Sure. 2 Armageddons? Whoa. That seems good. That seems kind of nice. Okay, let me bench the Badgers. Bring out the rest of the army. Take you out of the way. And we're going to bring in the Whipman. May as well go for a bigger relic dig here. Why not, right? And so Whitman, which I've never played before, they buff the attack and movement speed of adjacent troops, or nearby troops, I guess I should say. Not really adjacent. This is the wrong thing. I meant to place a well. And we will see how our strategy unfolds here. Okay, Whitman are done. I want one more well. Yeah, the Relic Scouts are nice because sometimes they bait that shit, which is really good when they do. Okay, 1 troop down, no big deal. I would love to play Longbowman's Camp, but obviously it's way too expensive, and I need to focus entirely on surviving short term. I think surviving short term is troop training or its weakness. Because this is a move speed debuff to the enemies, which is really nice. But, oh, I can't actually... Oh, I could because I had weakness, actually. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna sell iron. And troop training gives me nothing. My fault. Flying damage, I guess. Alright, fellas, you ready? Hope you're ready, because I'm ready. Oh, I need to remake this one. I guess, you know what? I probably don't have time to remake this one crossbowman. I'm gonna up the unit limit. Alright. I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Move this off and make it a boosted tile. Hit the heal, just in case it matters. Prepare yourselves, it's time. He's on his way. I have a decent chance here because we have so many spells, I think. I think we're in an okay spot. I wonder what the production cycle of the sawmill is. Is it faster than the trees? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna go for the basic construction here, and then we're gonna move out our market. I'll try to finish up here on this iron mine. Honestly, I should probably just demolish it. We gotta get right on to it, you know? No time to waste. And I'm gonna lead off with an Armageddon to try to kill the extra troops here. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. Okay, first and foremost, we fire. I'm doing a lot of pausing. I hope you don't mind. We gotta make our plan. Once we're in range, we want, like, as soon as we start shooting him, we want to hit him with weakness. That's step 1. And then we also want to hit our side with Wrath. I don't know if he'll freeze me. I think we'll be out of range, but I'll precast a pyre. He does freeze me. Interesting. Okay. And now we deploy second sawmill, fire off the fireworks. I'm going to summon an Inferno behind him, which will hopefully turn him around and delay him even more. Unfortunately not. Here he comes. Oh, I can aggro him. I can turn him around with aggro? No, it didn't work. Fuck. Well, this looks bad. Come on, buddy. Aggro. Yes, it worked. Oh my god, he got farmed. Whoa. Crushed. Oh, that was super cool. That was very satisfying. I love shit like this, man. really difficult boss, and then you devise a strategy and kill him. Oh, that's so good. All right, let's start trading wheat. And we could probably go up to Ruin Scouts again and get our badgers out and all of that. Now, I don't have any frontline, which is a bit of a problem, I won't lie. 75 max HP, not bad. Health boost, I'll take freeze. It's good for the short term. I really want to play Longbowman, but I can't. I might just play Worms. I don't think they're great, but they're not terrible here. What they'll do is they'll fuck with enemy aggro a lot, I think. Now, honestly, another sawmill doesn't seem terrible, but I think I should probably grab... I have a full wheat field. Maybe I should grab an iron mine in case I get a forge. I'm gonna grab a sawmill. Range damage, cool. Prophecy, thank God. Elite production. I can stack a wave of hard enemies because I have a Armageddon hanging around. Building upgrade. I think I'm pretty strong right now, so we'll take it easy. Or we'll not take it easy, we'll take it a little harder. I'll go crazy. I don't want Burning Skulls with a crazy frontline though, so we'll go like this. 3 poison puddles, established production. I will take established production here, I really need it. And you get me... I'm not really archers, I think I'm gonna go troop training. I only have 1 archery. Alright, Lord Draven, if you didn't see last time, Lord Draven's mechanics, when you lose a troop, you gain 5 blood, and if you produce a resource, you have a 5% chance of producing blood. When he spawns, he gets 5% HP per 10 blood, and we get buildings to spend the blood. That's this one. Give me the vineyard, and then... Oh, I thought that was established production. That's advanced production. Fuck. My fault. Give me rider HP. And on we go. So, I'm gonna just keep producing as it is right now. I did pick up some flour to sell. I want to turn our... Or I want to get all of our spots enchanted, right? That's all. That's next on the list. Oh, and the buildings to produce off of, Vampire Bar clears 1 blood every second. It costs me 5 relics and 40 gold. And then Vampire's Mirror for 25 water and 5 blood. You get a spell that dispels invisibility. This is important because the boss can actually go invisible, which is kind of annoying at times. I'm gonna go ahead and get our worms. We're gonna have a crazy high unit limit, I'm pretty sure. Okay, 1 tree down. I want to wait to put up this 3rd sawmill, I think, because we have 2 running already. But I don't really need wheat. I guess what I'll do is I'll rotate up and play Tile Enchanter here. That seems alright. We can start healing our troops up. You're done producing... It's weird, because I don't really have anything to do right now. We could put up the research table. I just need advanced production, it feels like, right? I'm pretty far ahead right now. I'll put up the wheat field. No, you know what? I'll put up the vineyard and we'll just stockpile some grapes in case we get something good. Yeah, I definitely just need to make gold is how it feels right now. We'll do double wheat. I guess you guys can go. Nah, stay close because you're going to die off anyway if you go out that far. Hold. It's like this. Yeah, we'll shuffle for you. Okay, I am going to Armageddon this wave just out of safety. I think it's quite good. And Worm Riders, they're not like super strong, but they'll do alright. Slinger Streak capacity, sure. Whitman HP up by 400%. How much HP do they have at a baseline? Where are they? Here? 120? So they go up to like, that's a lot of HP. I'm gonna go Wheatfield production. I have to roll. You gotta give me a forge, fine. I accept. I didn't take the iron mine, unfortunately, so I don't get great value out of the forge right now, but I'll do alright. I have some value for the forge. What's this? I'll just make it a... Let's make it a well. Worm Riders. Love those guys. They look so silly. Actually, you know what? I should make this the Vampire's Bar. Let me just make it that in a second here. I guess I could have kept it as the well, but you know, whatever. I feel like I haven't gotten anything but relics out of the ruins so far. Kind of strange. Usually you get a nice variety, it feels like. This is gonna run out. I'll probably just throw up the research table to make some iron. Oh, run away, fellas. I guess it's just one fella, actually. Our Worm Riders go to the back, except this one who stayed in the front for some reason. Whatever, man. Pop off, I guess. Building upgrade, forge produce. Oh, forge passive is really good here, I feel. Iron mine, very nice. I don't even need this anymore, just waste of a water tile. I'm gonna take a second to make our ruined scouts up. And then, yeah, I will probably just go for... I think I'll leave production of the vampire bar for a little bit. And we'll trade off a little iron. I think I can just kind of leave it, though. I don't feel like I need to upgrade its production speed. Well, fellas, I think it's over for the ruined scouts. Hey, they finished the scouting, though. Good job, guys. Proud of you. It does sort of feel like I need to actually just produce from the vampire bar forever. The blood's not going down. Healing pool, incineration. Oh, it's because my worm riders all died off. They are, like, kind of terrible, actually. They just kind of send it and die, is how it feels. When you get to this point in the game, though, I feel like it's usually pretty good on this map to just focus on... what am I trying to say? I think it's really good to focus on... Oh, making enough relics to get the relic producing building from the shop here is what I'm going to try to do. And then we can have a better string of relics, which I think is decent. Demolish this. I'm going to grab the vampire mirror so I don't forget. Ooh, Ramhorn is really good since we're kind of glass cannon-y here. Worm Rider damage, archery capacity. I think I'm going to go Ramhorn troop training. And we can sell... I'm going to sell Magic School. And Ramhorn will help us greatly with survivability. Troop training is Rider HP, sadly. I should have waited. It's my fault. Yeah, I should only need like 3 invisibility clears in my experience. So it's okay like this. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna... you know, I should put up the well. Lazy not to. Okay. And... do I fear this wave? Not really. Maybe I should have. It looks like they all died for free, though. Okay, we have a bunch of spells. I held on to a bunch of good damage spells so we can load a wave or 2 here. It's actually not a ton to load up, to be honest with you. I'll probably end up spending a little extra on this wave. It's kind of scary. Probably some basic productions don't do me terribly here. Maybe like this. I would not mind some kingdom infrastructures, but I gotta be careful about going too hard. Yeah, I'll take 20 relics. 40 relics for 8 morale is no good to me. Alright, cemetery trader, I'm rich. Give me everything you got. Troop training. Give me the archery one. I actually will buy everything. And it's pretty good. Okay, I would like to now... I keep digging. Troop training gives me ranged HP. Not exactly what I want, but I guess it's fine. Not the end of the world. I'm gonna demolish the mirror because I don't think I'll need it anymore, and then we'll go ahead and power up a little bit. We'll grab our ancient pit. Although it does feel like maybe it's a little bit fraudulent, but I'm about to run out of things to place anyway, so I may as well do it, right? Because there goes a sawmill. I'm down to my last sawmill. This thing's running out. I don't really need gold. Many things to move on from here. Oh yeah, so I need to place a big incineration here. I wonder if I need more. Do I feel like I need more? I think I need more. I'm gonna be careful here. I don't think I need any more than this, though. I think this should be plenty. Losing a few druids doesn't hurt me too much. I do like Worm Riders deal 100 damage from when they emerge from the ground. This is like a big AoE slam. It's really good. Give me an Iron Mine. Academy of Lightning? That seems good. That seems like a good capstone to this build. Need to get rid of this small wheat field, man. It's kind of tearing me up mentally. So, I just feel like I lose so much time if I reposition, you know? Like, if I move my buildings to be more efficient, I lose so much in terms of production time. I just don't want to do it. And it wouldn't be terrible to pick up another... Yeah, there's the Worm Riders. So, the only problem is that they're super squishy, but they do just teleport in like that, which is great. Another sawmill. I might need another wheat field. What do you prefer here? I think I'm gonna grab another No, I'll grab another wheat field. You're right. We could grab some trees here, maybe. This is useless. Yeah, one tree. That's fine. Hey, an artifact. Nice. Yeah, it would be nice to not lose the worms, but they also produce really quickly, so it's not so bad. I think at 697 gold, I'm going to stop gold production, and we're going to go ahead and bring in the vampire bar. Grab our last tile enchanter here, which I didn't even... I had it on the market, actually. That was an active choice. I remember it now. Because I was like, oh, well, I don't need the market to be producing super fast. Oh, means of production. Cool. I'm feeling pretty good about our spot here overall. I think we're not too bad off. Here's what I'll do. I'll aggro on one guy over here. So what happens is the riders will come over here and then they'll see him and then they'll go get killed. Yeah, it's not even a problem. He's a sacrificial guy. I am like finishing these waves with almost no deaths, which is amazing. One of the things that's really good here is that druids, when they shapeshift, they get their health back. Lord Draven, he is okay for me to take Poison Puddle into. And I wouldn't hate Turn to Sheep. Okay. It wouldn't be bad to get enough wood for another level up here, I do feel. And am I going to go remake Ruined Scouts? Probably not this close to the boss spawning. I think at this point I just want to stockpile some resources to remake my army. I need to be really confident on this Vampire's Bar, you know? I gotta be sure that I clear out all his blood. Which I'm producing very fast, which means it's kind of hard. I might actually want to go Vampire's Mirror, but I actually think it's fine. I think it looks kind of scary, but I think it's okay. Because I think the reason it looks kind of scary here is because I took a little bit of... I took a lot of blood from sending in Worm Riders, and I let all my Ruined Scouts die there. Come on, buddy, you can live this. He didn't live that. Okay, I do feel like this Memento Mori is kind of useless. All rider units passively gain 1 HP per second. I don't really understand the point of that. I want to get Academy of Fire, Troop Training, Academy of Lightning buff. I don't think I can get all of that. So I think I'm going to get Academy of Fire, Troop Training. Nah, maybe I just go for Lightning buff, Troop Training. Yeah, let's do Lightning buff, Troop Training. I think it's fine. Warrior HP, Rider damage. I'm rolling one time. Man. Brutal. The upgrades today have not been kind. My riders have 100% HP up though, so good for them. That's kind of nice. Okay, let's send in... I can clear the Vampire's Bar pretty soon. You Lightning Mages? I think you're Lightning Mages. Lightning Mages will do a lot for us here as well. I'm gonna put up the big sawmill. Because this boss, so now he's spawned, I can clear the bar. And we can go all in on wood production here, which I think is fine. I'll sell these instantly. I don't need them anymore. I guess we're just chilling. Hello, Lord Draven, the Blood Hunger. Okay, so he has a bunch of these bats, which is why I wanted to have Lightning Mages in here. Because they'll do... Any AoE is really good here, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and lead off with a freeze on this boss, I think. He has a lot of health. Oh, is he invisible? He is invisible. Wait, I hope he doesn't go invisible again. That would be really bad. Actually, that would be a nightmare. I think he doesn't go invisible more than a few times, though. He does make a bunch of bats. Deploy the next wave. Yeah, he spreads my troops out, which is good for me at least. Hit a heal here, maybe. Okay, I think we're chilling. Send in the next wave. The Worm Rider will actually do pretty nicely, maybe. Never mind, he didn't do very nicely at all. Maybe try doing aggro on him here. Because maybe if I aggro him like this, he'll do... Because he's slamming AoE in the middle of my army, right? So if I aggro him to the back, it gives me some time where he's not hitting me. Also, phew! When he went invisible early, I was a little worried. I didn't know how that fight worked. I think Glass Cannon armies love those 2 Goose Riders. Incineration is good. No Dragon Hatchery, no Black Unicorns, no Giant Spetting. Although Giant Spetting is actually kind of cute. Arcane Troops get a chance of stunning, and then I could only get like 5 of them. And I don't know how good these actually are. They're kind of weak in my opinion. Ooh, Ballista Factory, that thing's not weak. Advanced Production for Meat, nah. Ranged HP, sure. And now this last boss I think is really annoying. I think he's my least favorite boss in the game, if I'm going to be honest with you. I really hate this boss. What was my spell? It's Incineration. I want to get probably this, but I don't want to overstep here. 2 Elite Barracks. Transmute all your resources to oil. Can you imagine? I can't even imagine. I'm gonna take the legendary spell here. Cemetery Trader, hello. I have a troop training to buy from you. And I guess I could take cheaper badgers. So here's the last boss. There's only one final boss. It's always Graveyard Golem, and he always reduces your unit cap by 6, and he adds 1 Burning Skull. The Burning Skull doesn't matter. -6 to your unit cap, I think, is just so depressing. I want to play cool units, man. I don't want to have less space to play cool units. It's so lame. I'm gonna ignore the Ruined Scouts from here on. I think I'm actually gonna just go ahead and demolish. Because it's really hard to afford getting the Ruined Scouts out there now. Because -6 to your unit limit cap means it's just really difficult to get them on the field in my experience. Alright. I guess we'll just sit tight. I'll make a few more resources and then we'll come over here and we'll do like... Yeah, because I can't do anything until I get the Ballista, right? So we'll just have troops on the back burner here like this. We'll have our army in the tank ready to go. And we should be alright. I don't have to be happy about it though. Because like even if I up my unit limit, I am not gaining a whole lot, which is really sad. Okay, so lead off. I took this wave because you can stack it up easily and then we just nuke them. They're not dead, but they're all a lot weaker, and my DPS should be pretty high. Yeah, as expected. Flying units. I don't get any flying units, but maybe I get flying units later. Worm Rider capacity, efficiency at the... I think efficiency at the forge is not terrible. It's not so bad. We'll just hit our heal. Oh, I didn't realize I had an open slot. If I take Death's, like, you know, I probably shouldn't just remove the Ruined Scouts. I should, because if I take Death's, it's going to be free to get them back out. So I should probably do that. And where's my research table? Oh, I destroyed it. Because I need some trees now. I do want to try to up my unit limit a few times still. It would be nice to take it up all the way, basically. So we'll go ahead. I should actually probably not. I think I have a problem with not dipping into my resource stockpiles a little bit. I think it's a little silly of me. Yeah, I might freeze these cat heads. Let's see what it's like. Nah, I think it's fine. I went deliberately light on these waves to kind of test the waters of strength, because I don't know these late game waves too well. So I'm just more or less taking it easy. Champion HP is more health for these Giga Goose Riders. They are, like, insanely tanky. And they're not a bad part of the game plan, if you ask me. Yeah, we're definitely going to run out of stuff to produce soon. Or, like, we're going to run out of, not stuff to produce, but we're going to run out of things to produce out of. That's what I'm trying to say. Where are we at? Small wheat field, sure. So I'd give up like 3 slingers to scout the ruins, which is probably fine. Give me this dig site. And I'm gonna make my ballista. Anyway. This wave looks kind of scary. Slow zone, not bad. How much health do these guys have? Like a few hundred? Not bad. I think I'm doing fine here on AoE DPS. Yeah, we're good. These geese are doing great. Troop training is ranged HP. I've spent so much on ranged HP, man. I feel like I don't want it, but you know, I guess I should take it. It's been ranged HP so many times, though, it feels like now. Yeah, I would like to get this relic scouting done. I can probably finish up both of these for the relics and be alright. I have 1.8 thousand wheat, so I probably don't need to worry about my wheat production any longer. And since I've sent stuff back, we can just grab the second ballista, is definitely best. So what should I produce? I should produce trees. I need to make trees to up my unit limit. I think it's basically the only thing to do now. Run, fellas. A catapult wouldn't be bad. There are a lot of like heavy AoE stacked waves in this time frame, I feel. But yeah, these geese are gonna do everything for me. Those were like single enemy waves though, don't forget. I didn't go crazy on those waves. Longbowman's camp I think is really good here. But again, it's like, I am just stacking more troops in the barracks at this point. But I still think that's pretty good. And I'll grab troop training. You could also go Academy of Lightning here for decent value. I think both are valid. Longbow camp goes here for now. Gain HP, 1 roll. Range damage, I do prefer just doing more damage. I don't know if you can aggro enemies on these ghosts. Maybe you can. That's an interesting thought. What if I can use King Brazinius' ability to aggro enemies onto the ghosts? That'd be cool. Okay, 3 longbowmen. I'm gonna ditch the whipmen for badgers, I think, now. And that'll be the comp. It's mostly buffing up lightning mages, is my feeling. And I guess we can put up an iron mine. I should actually recycle that. There's no reason to take that. And I guess you can just recycle for free. So it's all good. Yeah, what am I gonna do with this middle tile? Guess I'll make more water. I think the thing that would be most insane here is the artifact that extends unit life. Extending my Goose Rider's lifetime would be amazing. But we are in the home stretch. I think we're gonna take this one home. It's looking quite good for me here today. Yeah, I really hate this boss because I think that I want my end game to be me putting up a crazy big army, and this boss is like the opposite of that. Like actually he just stops you from putting up a cool army, and I think that's kind of lame. This is a basic barracks. I don't want any of that. Okay, so final wave. I need to not like super overstack because I will die. My army is actually like kind of bad at AoE damage in my opinion, but we can do army, or we can do setups that kind of maybe not. I was gonna say we could do like Dead Clops plus Depth Dweller, but no, these guys move at a similar speed. Same thing with like Blue Slug, Depth Dweller. I think stacking these is really scary and probably not worth it. I've never seen this one before. 5 fairies? I'm at the cap, right? So you may as well take 5 fairies. Why not? Longbowman damage, ballista damage. These are both really good. Great double upgrade hit. And I'm going to recycle. I'm not going to spend Denari. I'm going to go ahead and just recycle typically here. I don't want to... I'm only looking for trees, right? For unit limit ups. 256 iron. I don't need iron ore for anything though, so I can just chill. Archery capacity, not really the building upgrade of my dreams, to be honest. Yeah, these guys are mega tanky. Look at that, I do have that movement speed increase for the flying units. That's cool. I would like to keep my badgers alive since I overstacked. It's good to press the heal. Nothing, so we're just using this to farm Denari then. I think badger HP. Unit capacity is kind of meaningless here. Man, kind of a set of low rolls, right? No trees for how long? Oh, also, I can ditch the ruins or the relic scouting because there's no more relic shops. I just realized. I won't see another relics shop in this run. But I want to leave them in case this is... because I think we'll see one more respawn, and it could be a building upgrade. Man, still no trees. I might have to start rolling. Yeah, I think this is where you can really fall apart in this game. I'm gonna roll one time for a tree, yeah. I think this is where it kind of gets you, because you go, oh, I'm so strong with my endgame army, and then you stack a mega wave like this, and you just get killed by these guys. It's happened to me before. They just crush you like a bug. You get squashed. I'm having a good run. I stack a final wave, I get blown away. Let me demolish these. Since I can produce out of these, I want to move them around a little bit. Poison puddle, cool. A tree, perhaps? Nice, a tree. I've been pausing, I don't need to be pausing. And I'll go to 110. Yeah, I want to get the production debuff off of these. This wave is pretty scary, I think, even still. I respect these slimes a lot. Maybe I respect them too much. They're actually not that tanky. They're only 1100 HP. There's just a lot of them. I would be shocked. This boss that we're about to fight, I don't even think he's that scary. Ugly apple for some toads is cool. Yeah, I think we made it. I think we've survived the graveyard. Well done, everybody. I'm proud of you all. Watch out for the scary tree in the corner, though. You can aggro on these guys. I should actually have tested it out by now on if it actually does anything for me. Yeah, I got my unit limit increase. Yeah, let's test it out. Does it do anything? You know what? I'll just save it for the boss at this point, because I think it won't come off cooldown in time anyway. It would be pretty funny if I could aggro the boss on his own ghosts. I'll sell everything off here. I'm never going to need more than 805 water, I'm sure. Heal 15%, ballista capacity. I mean, it's definitely going to be troop training here. It's definitely just going to be like... I mean, maybe it's actually just sawmill tree 200 wood here. And then I'll go in and I'll sell my well. And I'll sell my well. And I'll sell this archery. And I'll go sell the market. If I go through 321 gold, I think something has gone wrong. You could also take the Goose Hydra there if you like it, by the way. That is a legitimate idea as well. And this goes off. And I should probably go make these 2 lightning mages. I could see myself maybe getting like 1 more wave of troops out. But this boss, from like an actual damage output perspective, I think is pretty easy. I've never really had trouble with this guy. I just think it's kind of odd that he's the only boss of this section of the game. Alright, let's deploy our wood production now. This is for the sawmill, or for the sweeping blades. Even though it's not crazy, it isn't bad. Yeah, so all he does is he walks forward. He doesn't even do AoE damage, he just attacks. And that's about it. Oh yeah, he summons a bunch of skeletons. That's his like special move. This game does seem to have a thing of just making the final boss of a floor or of the fights easy and the second boss like really hard, right? Because this guy, I mean, he's kind of a joke. I'm sorry to say, he's kind of a joke. Especially compared to the first boss on this map. Look at him. He can't even reach my troops, is how sad he is. Wow, that was actually my first win with King Brazinius on threat 10. That doesn't seem right. I just got an achievement for that though, but I definitely won with King Brazinius on threat 10, right? When I was rotating the kings. How odd. Anyway, that'll do it. Thank you for watching. I have one more video coming for you for the king is watching, because the graveyard is about undead troops and we're going to play Alucard on the graveyard. And then there's a new game coming out on Monday, which I'm going to try in this time slot. I hope you guys like it, and we'll do a little mini series if that video performs well. And if it doesn't, then we'll go back to Slice and Dice. So, yeah. Otherwise, though, I'm pretty happy with this game overall. I think that The King is Watching is a really good, really fun game. I could see myself playing this in my free time. Even though I've almost 100%ed it, the only thing I haven't done is execute 200 of my units. Let me check, actually. Did I get all the achievements? I have 7 achievements left. Interesting. I'll go look through it. Anyway, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.